Want to stay in a luxury hotel? Got your passport? Got your suitcases? Got hundreds of thousands of dollars? Well, how about I take you on a tour instead? I'll be checking inside the world's only 7-star hotel in this video, and I'll do my best to show you everything about it that screams luxury. Welcome to Dubai and the Burj Al Arab. And I'm not talking about any old luxury hotel. The Burj Al Arab in Dubai is regarded as probably the best on the planet. Forget 5-star luxury. This place takes things to another level, going not just 1, but 2 better. That's 7 stars. 7-star luxury. What does that mean anyway? Apparently the expression was used in an article back in 1999 when the hotel opened. Spoiler alert, I should say that 7 stars isn't technically a thing, but it sure sounds good and that's really the point. In fairness, the people who run it don't encourage the description. Standing at a height of 321 meters, or over 1,000 feet, the Burj Al Arab, also known as the Tower of the Arabs, took 5 years to complete. Covering 56 floors, it contains 202 rooms, and is arguably the most recognizable structure on the city's skyline. At one point, it was regarded as the tallest hotel on the globe. But enough about the blurb. What do you actually experience at this exotic and wallet-smashing location? Arrival. If you really want to blend in at the Burj Al Arab, you may want to arrive in style. A Rolls-Royce is on hand to drive you in comfort. Or, should you wish to suggest a lofty status, then they don't come much loftier than a helicopter pad. Either way, you need to be the highest of high rollers to access the private resort. Let's say you're stepping out of the Rolls and looking up at this vast structure. Interesting shape, right? It reflects the elegant design of a ship's sail. Ironic, given that it sits in the middle of the desert. Still, forget about a dry and dusty environment packed with scorpions and sand dunes. This is the absolute height of luxury. I'm sure you're dying to take a look inside. So let's act like a wealthy person and get checked in. Reception. No standing at reception waiting for someone to grab your bags here. There's an area where you go to chillax, while all that business is handled by mere mortals. Refreshments and snacks are available to make sure you feel treated well from the outset. Once everything's taken care of, it's time to go up to your suite. Ascension. You don't go upstairs at the Burj Al Arab, you ascend, walking across statuario marble floors, and yes, that is a particularly fancy type of marble. You are taken onto an escalator, arguably unlike any other. The wall is a large aquarium, meaning that as those fish float, you glide to your destination. Also, it looks like a pretty clever way of creating a contrast with the arid desert surroundings. Suites. Even the most affordable room at the Burj Al Arab is a pricey proposition. That said, the establishment is associated with the highest standards of accommodation. So let's go all the way to the top with the Royal Suite. Situated on the 25th floor, this mind-expanding duplex will set you back an eye-watering $12,341 per night, according to a 2019 article. How much bang do you get for your buck? Bang? At this level, things become more like a firework display. Take the lobby, for example. Yes, when splashing out on the best, you may as well have a lobby to your hotel room. Sorry, suite. It has a grand-looking staircase and sculptures that come straight from a Hollywood cruise ship. A regal dining room may well give you a stiff back, going by the shape of those chairs. However, with this place's reputation, you are guaranteed the softest and fluffiest cushions in town, should you need extra comfort. Speaking of which, when you're looking for somewhere to lay your head, why not check out the Pillow Menu Head Games. Hold the gold-plated phone. Pillow menu? Yes, indeed. There are no less than 17 different types to choose from. Goodbye stiff necks and farewell spinal contortions. This is a part of a selection called the Sweet Dreams menu that includes duvets and even the type of bed itself. A mattress costing $15,000? Welcome to Slumberland Population U. The bedrooms these pillows wind up in are truly opulent, featuring a 4-poster bed that's placed on what appears to be a velvet platform, complete with steps. See how they've squeezed the bedside table on the edge there? Sleeping here definitely takes you up in the world. There are also a selection of bathrooms, lounges, bars, study areas, and other spaces, giving the impression that you might be in a palace rather than simply one suite. And in case you forgot where you are, the windows run from ceiling to floor, giving unparalleled views of this opulent oasis. Silver service. If you can afford to stay in one of the royal suites, you probably already have a butler, but in case the experience is new to you, there are butlers on standby throughout the hotel. Every floor has them, as well as round-the-clock butlers for those who like things super swanky. Yet, if you don't have household staff members and you're kind of a cheapskate, a regular suite is available for the pricey sum of $2,700 per night. Facilities. It sounds so ordinary, using a word like facilities in connection with the Burj Al Arab. That said, it is a hotel and provides services to the public like any other. There are significant differences, of course. I mean, a lot of hotels in the world don't have gold everywhere. Plus, they don't break records for aristocratic food, like the time the Burj Al Arab hosted an enormous 17-kilogram tin of caviar in 2016. I'm assuming this tin didn't have its own suite, and no doubt you'd require a gold tin opener to crack open the contents. Eat like the rich. Meal times are the establishment's time to shine. 6 restaurants can be found on the premises. Up until 2019, acclaimed English chef Nathan Outlaw ran the Al Mahara, an example of the kind of renowned talent this prestigious location attracts. Translating as oyster, Al Mahara takes its seafood seriously. You reportedly take what's described as a simulated submarine voyage to get there, and once inside, you fill your belly next to a huge aquarium. By huge, I'm talking close to 1 million liters of water. Should you prefer to be out of the water and amongst the clouds when enjoying your meal, then the Al Muntaha might be your cup of tea. Disclaimer, I'm not sure if they serve tea, but if they do, it's probably the greatest cup of tea in the world. The name translates as the ultimate, and the restaurant is 200 meters, 660 feet up. Vertigo sufferers should probably give it a miss. The cantilever that helps hold the restaurant up is enough to get me sweating from every pore. But hey, at least I'm sweating in style. Games without frontiers. There are also spas and a terrace spanning some 108,000 square feet. If you're a sports lover, then you should know the Burj Al Arab has hosted some of the greatest names in 21st century sport. Tiger Woods used his club on the helipad. Yes, you heard that right. I mean, it's only 210 or 689 feet in the air, but don't let that put you off your golf swing. Rory McIlroy tried his hand later on in 2011. Mind you, Tiger might be considered a lightweight next to Roger Federer and Andre Agassi, who played tennis on the helipad in 2005. Then in 2013, David Coulthard did some circular skids in a race car in what sounds like a scene from Fast and Furious. The helipad is 24 meters or 78 feet in diameter, just to give you an idea of how precarious the location is. Structure. The exterior of the Burj Al Arab has an exoskeleton made of steel. Its distinctive shape means it can withstand the desert winds. However, there's another factor that can really take its toll on the structure: heat. Naturally, the steel expands as the temperature ramps up during the day. To this end, supports were put in place that hold everything in check. Concrete columns keep the hotel in place beneath. There are reportedly 250 of these, and they measure 45 meters or 148 feet each. The columns have been inserted into the sand and form a sturdy base for the artificial island which the Burj Al Arab sits upon. As for the sail design, well, that's more literal than you think. Not only is it shaped like one, it also features a white textile covering on the main facade. This is reportedly the largest section of fabric on Earth. Only in Dubai, right? The atrium of the hotel is the tallest of its kind in the world, according to Guinness. And while it isn't the tallest building in the world, it is apparently the tallest one used as a hotel. Origins. Currently managed by the Jumeirah Company, the hotel was built on a location previously known as Chicago Beach. British architect Tom Wright designed the structure, and several entities were involved in the construction. The idea was to transform the area from what used to be a Middle Eastern fishing village to what's regarded as the apex of 21st century business. In the 1960s, oil was discovered in the region, leading to the development of the city as everyone knows it today. This colossal effort was spearheaded by Sheikh Rashid bin Zayed Al Maktoum. What he started has created awe around the world, though you don't pull off what seems impossible without compromise. Some interesting, shall I say, quirks of the system over there have left even the most luxurious premises lacking in certain key facilities. What am I talking about? Well, hold your nose briefly as I talk about the hotel's downsides. One thing about building a luxury hotel in the desert is the absence of a fully functioning sewer system. You certainly get waste management in Dubai, but this doesn't appear to extend to spots such as the neighboring Burj Khalifa Hotel. Not only does it not have its own sewer system, operating separately to the city's setup, it needs the, let's call it business, to be transported down soundproof pipes to trucks, who transport it somewhere else where it can be treated. You've got to take the rough with the smooth, and Dubai is a classic example of this. Looking for a 7-star YouTube channel? I have some other videos that provide the highest standards of information and entertainment right here.